What's going on, guys? Costi with Pickdawgz here for your Tuesday, November 4th report with sharp trading plays, as always, only on Pickdawgz. Now, today I wanted to discuss a couple things regarding the difference between ratings and not ratings. Now, people always ask me, what makes you different? Why should I invest 10, 20, 100,000 into a bankroll? And what is that going to look like for me? Well, a good example of that was on Sunday. On Sunday, we had a record of 7, 6, and 1. So if you flat bet every single game, you basically broke even. But because we know how to put confidence behind each game and we put a unit value on top of it, we were able to churn 19.4 units. So flat betting basically broke even with units attached to the game, 19.4 units. Now, I said this in a previous video. When you bet with syndicates, you're going to have a lot more volatility. You're going to have a lot more variance. So that money that you have allocated to your bankroll needs to just sit there. You don't want to pull it. You don't want to jump the gun. You don't want to act like if you had a losing week or a losing day that you need to pull back. No, the guys that are my clients, they do not utilize that money for anything else than sports betting. It's sitting in an account no different than if they were trading stocks or crypto. It is completely separate from everything else that they do in their lives. This is why we say, please have a big bankroll if you're going to call the number and work with me personally. Doesn't mean you can't work with any of the other personalities on this website. When you buy their daily picks on premium, you can access those plays on every single day basis and not have to worry about your bankroll. You could just buy and bet. With my system, with my methodology of how to attack the betting markets, it's a lot more than just the games. You're subscribing to a strategy. You're not buying picks. So I hope this really gives you an understanding the difference between syndicate betting and just a regular premium picks. Syndicate betting has units. Premium picks does not. So if you're buying on the site, everybody is ranked the exact same. When you're dealing with us and our syndicates, we give you units on every single selection. So hope this really gives you the difference between the two. Like I said, if you're interested, there's no obligation. You could just text the number on the screen. I'll personally get back to you. We'll set up a time to speak, and I'll lay it all out for you. I'll show you a profit and loss from the last year. I'll show you a profit and loss from the last month. I'll give you an itemized breakdown of every single game and every single unit. I do that for every single client. So if this interests you, shoot me a text. I'll get right back to you. Just wanted to give you guys the breakdown before we get into the free game selection. Now, I do have a strategy play for you guys in the NBA. Phoenix, Golden State. Golden State is at home. They have been phenomenal at home. They've been covering by double digits at home. They're 3-0 against the spread. I trust them much more than Phoenix. Phoenix has struggled mightily on the road. I don't mind laying the price here with Golden State. I think this is going to be a big-time route, especially with both these teams are actually well-rested. The last time Golden State played was November 1st, which was Saturday, but Phoenix actually played on Sunday. So both these teams do have some rest, but Golden State now had 2 days to recover after getting blown out at Indiana. I think this is going to be one of those behind the woodshed games, and they are just going to teach they're going to teach Phoenix a lesson here. I love Golden State in this particular spot at home, and I think they're going to handle business here and win this game by double digits or more. So take Golden State as your complimentary strategy play. Good day and good luck.